think I'm in love again. Yeah. Hey everybody, it's Lillian. I hope that you are doing well. I know that it's been quite a while since we have recorded a video, but I am so excited to be with you today. If it's your first time coming to my channel, hey girl, hey. And if it's not your first time, if you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for coming back again. Today, we are just going to get ready. I have been doing school. I've started school. I have done all kind of things. So I want to make sure that I am ready. And today I will be recording for my service. My husband and I, we pastor a church, so we'll be recording our morning worship service. And so I want to make sure that I am ready and together. And so I think this is the face that I'm going to go with. Okay. So if you're interested to see how I achieve this look, I need you to do me a favor and stick around.
There's so much about me, more than the eye can see, but I'm so glad to be no one to me.
Throughout this channel, you will be able to see beauty, lifestyle, fashion, finances, all of that good stuff. So if that's something that you think you'd be interested in, I need for you to do me a favor. I need for you to like this video. I need for you to subscribe, comment down below, and you've got to hit the bell so that you can be notified anytime I have an upload. How in the world will you know that I had an upload if you don't hit the bell? Please, please, please hit the bell to be notified so that you can know as soon as my video goes up, it'll come to your phone. All right. So thank you. Now on to the video. Please excuse all of this. I'm trying to record, get ready to record actually my worship service. So I want to make sure that I am looking okay before we go into that. So excuse all of this. I'm telling you, I think I washed this wig maybe 2 months ago and it's just been laying in a bag. And I decided the other day, let me go ahead and put this one on. And I curled it on the head, the little head thing, and then I just decided, let me put this on. So y'all excuse me, I'm a work in progress right now, but it'll be all together in a moment. Okay, so it's been a while since I've been on the camera, so I wanted to just welcome you ladies back in. This is my birthday month. My birthday is actually next week, so I wanted to just get myself ready and get back into the swing of things. School has started. I'm back in my classroom trying to adjust and all of that. Kids are back in school. So we are hitting it full force. So I wanted to go ahead and just get ready and chat with you guys. So I hope that you've been doing well. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows with my Old Faithful. This is the Benefit Brow in number 5. I love, love, love it. It is precisely my brow pencil. And so I'm just going to go here and finish it. Not doing anything too new. I did learn a few new techniques that I thought may be really fun for us to start trying. And it is still hot here in Georgia. It's really, really humid. It's been very humid lately. I know yesterday it rained quite a bit. And so I'm just trying to make sure that my makeup is long lasting. I'm going to set my brows just a little bit with this. This is Juvia's Place. It's the clear one. Eye Sculpt, Eye Shade, Brow Gel. And so I just kind of wanted to want my brows to stick straight up. So that's why I'm using this. I have some palettes here that I have not used in a really long time. You know how you go and you purchase things and then something else comes out and you don't really pick it up. I stopped using it, not because I didn't like it, but I stopped using it because maybe something else came out. You know what I mean? So what I have here is I actually have, y'all are not gonna believe this. This is the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I have the Jacqueline Hill palette. So I'm probably gonna try try to use both of these. As you can see, this one is very, very well loved. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep it. Everything is falling apart. My mirror is coming off, all of that, but that's fine because the product, let me just get rid of that. All right, yeah, I'm going to just get rid of that. So the product in here, as you can see, has really, really been used. So I'm going to try to go in to this one. And then I have here, like I said, I have the Jaclyn Hill palette. As you can see, they both are well loved. I need to at least clean them off. Come on, Lillian. All right. But I think I'm going to use the two of these. If I go between the two, I'll definitely kind of call out the shades or let you know. Not really sure the look I'm using, but hey, we're just here to get ready. So I definitely am going to go into that Soft Glam. The Soft Glam palette, when it first came out, I was like, oh, there are so many shades that I could use for my darker skin tone. These two down here at the bottom, as you can see, you've got a jet black, pretty much, this in this Noir, and then you have, this is Cypress Umber. So as you can see, I've used it quite a bit as well. But I am actually going to go into burnt orange and orange soda. So I'm going to go into these two and just use that right up under my eyebrow, it right here. And as you can see, it almost looks like nothing. Okay, it's just blending in really, really well, which is what I want. All right, now when I get closer to out here, I'm going to go into that other shade, but I don't want it to look too light under here. So that's what I'm doing. This is just to, and as you can see, I am patting. I am not swiping. See that? I don't know if you could tell the difference between the two colors, but I can. Where I'm sitting, I can tell that it's a little bit darker here. I don't know if you can from the lighting. I have some windows open and stuff, but yeah. So here I've got it a little bit deeper than I do right here. Okay, Sienna right here. I'm gonna go into this. This might be my last time being able to use it. I'm patting more so than swiping. This is a large brush for my lids. I like mulberry. Mulberry is giving chocolatey, burgundy, maroonish. Okay. Soft. Yes, this palette is called Soft Glam, but I don't have another term for it. But it's becoming very soft. Nothing too harsh. Okay. Nothing too harsh. But it's just becoming really, really sultry, I think. So that's kind of what I want to stick with. I want to stick with something that is going to be fitting even for the season. Our season is not quite fall. It's not quite, changing into fall, but I want it to be very fitting, for this time. I didn't even tell y'all what brush I'm using. This is 357 by Morphe. This is my favorite, one of my favorite brushes to use in this area because I have hooded eyes, and so I really have to feel around in order to find my crease, because as you can see, I have to kind of make one up. I have to have like a fake crease because of all this blessedness right here. So, but that Cypress Umber, I'm just using just a little bit. Ooh, I don't like that. The reason why I'm saying that is it just looks a little too gray. It looks a little too gray for me. So I'm going to use a different one. Let's see. Maybe Credit will be better. I'm going to go into I'm going to go into Jackie Aina's palette, and I'm going to try Credit because that one was just a little, it gave off gray. I don't want gray. Yeah, Credit is better. See if I can cover that up. It's funny how when when you're in a different season, different time in your life, how different things look on you. 167. I love 167. I think I have maybe 2 or 3 of these because It is flat. You can go ahead and put the color that you want to get out. As you can see, it's a pretty dense brush, and I absolutely love using this one. Let's go back to this Soft Glam palette. Obviously, I must have really liked Sultry, because Sultry is like, I mean, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to like scrape the color out, and I'm gonna put it right here in the middle, okay? So just down here. Let me see if I can, I'll kind of zoom in if I need to, okay? Oh yeah. Let's try just a little bit of bronze. Doesn't look like I use this one much at all, so let's just try it. I'm going to use a little bit of bronze, one little swipe there. Oh, it gets a lot. So I'm going to go just on top, right here at the tippy top. I did line the top of my lashes, my eyelids, I mean. I did line with the Juvia's Place. I bought 2 of them. So there was this one that comes out like this that I usually always use, but I used the other one that I had. Isn't this something when you shop your own products? So I used this one. This one comes out like this. It's just a little bit different, as you can see. Sorry, let me do it like that. Can you see it? Yeah. And just put these lashes on. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Boundless Bisque. It is, I'm gonna use it for my waterline, and it's not quite white. See, it may look white on me, but you know how the white can be so stark, so bright, a big contrast. I don't want it to be too much of a contrast, but I do want to have that lighter under my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I've never used it. I like it because it works really well. If I was using white, it would be very, very light. Now, let me show it to you again. I know I put it on my hand and then wiped it off. But this is that, excuse me, this is the Boundless Bisque. I'm sure that they probably have another one that may probably be a little bit darker, but this is the one that I use a lot of times. This is the Benefit Eye Bright Pencil. I don't think it has a specific color. I think they just use the same thing. Brightening waterline eye pencil. That's what they call it. So, see the difference? So the one, ooh, hopefully you can see it. Hold on. There we go. So the one that you usually see me using is right here. And then this one is the Boundless Bisque. It is a little bit lighter. It is a little bit lighter, but it's not white. Before you all know how I usually do my makeup. I do not put my eyeshadow underneath my eye until after I've set my concealer. All right, do all the fancy stuff. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like when I do that, when I do my eyeshadow underneath before, it just kind of gets very lost. It's like it gets lost up under the concealer. Sometimes I may come too high up with my concealer and all that. So I just wanted to stand out just a little bit more. You know, you don't have a lot of space here, so I'm just trying to make sure that it just, you know, really looks nice and seamless and all put together. And so it'll come together, but I know I have like a strange order of how I do it, but it'll come together. Trust me, it'll come together. This Fenty primer I've been using for a little bit. This is the matte primer I've been using. Rather than, now this is something different that I've been doing lately. I'm gonna go into a setting powder really quick. This is the translucent one. You can use the translucent medium deep or whatever by Laura Mercier. It doesn't really matter. Just to kind of get that to kind of set on my face before I go into a foundation. I've been doing that for a long time just to make sure that I hold my allow for that sweat and all that to be at bay. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to worry about it. So that's what I like to do. I also sometimes like to spray. This is Final Seal by who? Ben Nye? Yeah, Ben Nye Final Seal. If you use this, I'm telling you, nothing will move. Nothing. There's nothing that will move on your face, okay? So with that, after I've done that, I'm going to go into that same stick. Remember, I told you guys I had that stick foundation. Rather than trying to use a concealer or whatever, if you are a woman of color, you probably are familiar with PCOS. So I have a lot of hairs that I've had and I would pick at them. That is not a good habit, but I'm going to use this rather than a concealer. This is the same stick foundation. Let me use a mirror because I'm using this monitor. This is the same stick foundation that I was using on top of my brow. I told you, you can use some different things for different stuff. And so I'm just going over, not trying to put on the foundation like all over my face, but I'm using it kind of like a color corrector or something, or a concealer, just to cover up some of those blemishes. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use this NARS. This is Deep 3. NARS sometimes can be a little dark on me, but it is still the summertime a little bit. So hopefully this will match pretty well. Okay. So I'm just going to get a little bit, since I have on something. I'm going to use a little here, a little here, a little here. That's it. Don't need any more. I mean, it's just a little bit, goes a long way. All right. So just get that so it doesn't go all over the place. In my last video, I was telling you all that I really wanted to try this by LYS. It is No Limits Strength. This is their, this is another stick, but I like it because the emollient in it is very, very potent. I want to say emollient, whatever it is very, I mean, it glides on really, really smoothly. I like this color because it gives me a little bit of definition, but it's so, I mean, it's just a little. I didn't want the darkest one. I think this is the next to darkest one. As you can see, I put a little bit on my nose, so that area you can see it, right? So here you can't really see it that much, but I like it because you don't need a whole lot, and it really looks nice once you blend it out. Okay, so that's what I have here. And then I'm just gonna go in with an oldie but goodie. I haven't used this in a while. This is by Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. I'm going to use some of this and just place it real quick. See? You can see that, boy. It's coming through. Okay. Because it dries pretty fast. And I didn't want to let it dry down. Because if you let it dry down, it's down. You know what I mean? I mean, it almost gives off bronzer like, which I still like. I like this one because it really is, it's really a warm shade. And there are some, when it gets to darker complexions, and LYS is a black owned company. When it gets to some darker complexions, sometimes they will be kind of gray. It's like the browns start becoming gray, and I didn't want that. So that's why I was saying I like this, because see, it's doing the job. It's doing what it needs to do, but it doesn't give that grayish color on it, you know? So, all right. I'm going to work in that contour with this brush. This is the Morphe brush, and they actually say it's your nose contour brush. It's E62. I'm just going to use that same powder that I used underneath. I just didn't feel like grabbing another one. So this is my Laura Mercier. This is actually that that translucent Laura Mercier. I like to touch. I'm going to just touch it. And then I'll come back and blend. Because I like the color, if that makes sense. I like the color of the Makeup Forever under eye that I had. And this translucent, it will come down. I know it's probably scary on here, but I promise it will just kind of seep in, and it looks absolutely beautiful after I get it in there. I'm gonna go from my lip, and I'm just gonna guide it to about here. I would use the Fenty, but I looked at these. This is the Revolution Glow. This is a matte bronzer in dark. I have not used this in a while. Oh my goodness. So it's a matte bronzer in dark. I think I started using the Juvia's Place when the Juvia's Place bronzed collection came out with all of those contours and bronzers and stuff like that. I think I just put everything to the side. I was just like, I'm in love again, right? I think I'm in love again. Yeah. So this is Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer Dark. Or this one by Morphe. This is Leader. And that is, maybe it's just a little bit more red in there. Maybe it's just a little bit more red. So when I saw these down at the bottom by themselves, just hanging out, and I said, oh, you've been down here by yourself. I think I want to go into Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I think I'm going to use this one. All right. So this is the Makeup Revolution. I've got plenty on here. I don't know. I shouldn't have stopped. But what I'm going to do is I'm just dabbing it because I want to make sure that I have a concentrated amount of color. I don't think I've seen anyone's blush as good, as potent, as pigmented as Juvia's Place. If you know of one of these companies who has better blushes than Juvia's Place, please put them down in the comments. But for now, let's just agree to disagree if you know of somebody better, because I don't, okay? So what I'm going to do, this is the Saharan Blush Palette. This is volume 1, oldie but goodie, always, sorry about that, always consistent. She is there. She's the bomb, right? So I'm going to go in with Neo right here in the middle. I don't need to do a lot, but just to give me something, okay? This is by Sephora. It's number 50. If you like a good, this is just a good brush, period. I don't know. Professionals should use this brush. This is really, really good. So I'm just going to dust it off here so it won't be too stark. And then I'm going to go in with, this is Kosas Velvety. This is Cloud Set. This just allows for me to set everything all over. And so I really just want to go in like right there, here, okay. Brownie, I think. Yeah, this is Brownie. Let's go in with Brownie. Tried Brownie. I don't really want to use Brownie. Brownie wasn't working for me by Juvia's Place. I want something just a little bit different. So I'm going to go in right over it with a little bit of Chestnut. This is Chestnut by MAC. It may look like to you it's the same color, but to me, I see just a little bit of a difference, you know? I'm going to use Viva Glam 2 by MAC. Ooh, I haven't done this in a while. All those liquid lipsticks and stuff people started using, I think, has gotten me away from using lipstick. Since I'm using MAC on my lips, I'll just go in with, what is this? Oyster Girl. Oh my God, this has been a minute. I'm going to use Oyster Girl on top. Now, since I have already done my eyes, I've done my lips, all of that, I still want to go back into that palette, and I just want to, this is like my finishing touch. Now that I'm done with, remember I told you up under here, I like to wait till the end. I'm going to go in with the Mulberry. I'm going to go in with Mulberry just here. I'm going to go in with Credit from Jackie Aina's palette here at the back. I'm going to use my favorite one and done by Lawless. This is the mascara. I'm going to go in with Rose Pink just a little bit in my tear duct. Spray my face. It has like a minty smell. Ooh. Here she is, Miss America. All right. Okay. Had to take all of those pins, sorry, those little clips and all of that out of my hair. I haven't even really combed it. I just had the clips in. So I just did enough here just to be able to say I did something. So I probably will brush it down so it won't be so, oh boy. There we go. I don't know. Okay. So this is the finished look. I'm gonna have to do some other things, just a little bit to my hair to just, you know, make sure that it's right. But I hope that you enjoyed this. I enjoyed recording it. I enjoyed coming on here and talking to you guys again. It's been a little while. So I'm glad that we are back. If you enjoyed this video, I need for you to do me a favor. I need for you to like it. I need for you to thumbs up. I need for you to comment down below. What are some of the items or any items that you kind of are reminiscent about or that you really liked? The only thing that was brand spanking new that I had not been using for a long time, well, there were two actually. So I hadn't been using the Lawless One and Done. I hadn't used it for a long time, and then the other one was contour by Lys or LYS. It's the contour stick. The contour stick, I hadn't used that for a long time. I haven't had it for real long, but everything else I have had forever. So I am so glad that everything came out. And you know, it's kind of important to shop your own stuff. You never know those goodies that you can go ahead and pick up again. So if you guys enjoyed this video, thank you so much for coming by, and I look forward to seeing you in another one. Bye.